You'll come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing, and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon. And then all of a sudden it's a cloud of doom. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety to know.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jeffrey Ramirez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 19.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
All right, we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
So striding forward now, Jacoby Ellsbury, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
A ball and a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win. Popped him up. VR is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping in, Pedro Taveras. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, the third baseman, Pedro Taveras.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius is there. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Set to get his day started, Louis Aparicio. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fastball in there for a called strike. Aparicio is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Popped up, but this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The right fielder,
Into the box, Ken Griffey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Moore is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Popped him up. Trumbo has a play. One away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Set to get his day started, Giancarlo Stanton, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Griffey racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with two gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fouled off. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit to third. Andujar brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6.
Set to get his day started, Mike Weathers, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Weathers going back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The second baseman.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sent on the ground out to second, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Weathers is there, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, Benito Santiago. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Santiago, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his first year at the big league level.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Benito Santiago is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. In now, Jonathan Villar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Grounded to the right. Bohr is right there, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Breivik Valera. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Hops this one up. In comes Judge, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Another one sent foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Stanton playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Weathers. And that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Taveras back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now in the box, Louis Aparicio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
right fielder,
and that's just what
30.
they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. 2 away in the inning. And, Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Aparicio fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles,
and here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Line to the right side. Judge is there. 2 down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Mike Weathers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Digging in now, Benito Santiago. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Weathers at second with 2 down. 0-2 the count to Santiago.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The pause and the 0-2 fouled away. The 0-2 swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show Saturday baseball after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Villar scoops it up onto first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we still have no score. Digging in, Jonathan Villar.
Leading
He'll
off
start
for
things
the
off
Orioles,
in the Baltimore 6th.
the second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to Jonathan Villar. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Breivik Valera. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Valera stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in his third season as a major league player. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
When you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Pedro Taveras, 0 for 2 on his. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Chad Green will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Chad Green.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Valera, base runner at first with 1 out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Weathers has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Judge.
First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Giancarlo Stanton now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Weathers waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Ready once again, Ken Griffey. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, first baseman.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mark Trumbo becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
Into the box, Justin Bour. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Second baseman.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Miguel Castro is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now batting, Torres, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Santiago is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Mike Weathers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Benito Santiago, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
This is line to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1 count. Here it is. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez.
The left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Trumbo is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses, ball 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Miguel Andujar. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And Ellsbury's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
The pause and the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. The Orioles with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. Now at the plate, Breivik Valera. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And not in time. So there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
The third baseman.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Tommy Canely will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Into the box, Pedro Taveras, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Canely is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Pedro Taveras is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now that's so frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Orioles strand a couple. Still no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is flared right back over the mound. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we still have no score. Striding into the box, Trey Mancini, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The center fielder.
Riding in once again, Mike Weathers. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
This is on the ground over to first. Bohr gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we still have no score. In now, Justin Bohr. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
The first baseman, Justin Bohr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Aparicio gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batter, the second baseman.
Riding in, Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. BAL is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Carlos Gonzalez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Trumbo will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Right side. Bohr takes it in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Breivik Valera. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Breivik Valera becomes out number 2 this inning. So digging in now, Pedro Taveras. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 11 innings in the books now, and we still have no score. Donnie Hart gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 57, Donnie Hart.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Santiago. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Louis Aparicio.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
0-1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there. Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're
Dylan Betances takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Dylan Betances.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 1-1 pitch. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbaugh. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball. Well outside. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's got 2 hits in 29 at-bats. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Trey Mancini. Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least 1 more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll be the one to begin the inning.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner towards second. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. And with the potential for matchup problems ahead, you get a look at what remains in the Oriole bullpen. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Aparicio will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. To Trumbo for the double play, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Into the box now, Mike Weathers.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, Mike Weathers.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And there's 1 down now. In now for the O's, Benito Santiago. He was a ground out victim last time up. Betances is ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar popped him up. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we still have no score. Mike Wright is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Number 43, Mike Wright Jr.
Ready now, Justin Bour. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Justin Bour.
Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Yankees.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
So stepping in, Torres, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Wright, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Tavares is there. 2 down. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Breivik Valera. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And this is taken for a ball, high and tight, 2-2. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pedro Tavares. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Betances sets. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now. Three and two now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
He's set, and the pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
The count is 1-2.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. This is foul right side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we still have no score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big hit to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. for the delivery. A check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. The 0-1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Judge heads for the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
The catcher.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something in.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Mancini has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Justin Bour.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Bour. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. So striding in,
For the Orioles, the right fielder,
Zach Britton enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
And there's 1 away. Digging in, Mark Trumbo, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Dylan Betances earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Zach Britton records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.